Overall, the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season hasn't been very active. We've had just one hurricane, Aaron. Tropical storm Gabrielle is currently in the Atlantic, but is forecast to curve back out to sea, keeping it away from the United States. And that's like the path of many of this year's named storms. Why have a majority of this year's tropical systems stayed away from the United States? Well, each storm's eventual path is influenced by a lot of different factors. But one primary influence this year has been something called the Azores High. Now, the Azores High is one phase of this semi-permanent high-pressure ridge that typically sets up over the Atlantic Ocean. That's one phase. The other one you might have heard of before, that's the Bermuda High. And the high-pressure ridge expands and contracts throughout the year between those two phases. And its circulation plays a major role in steering tropical systems. When the ridge expands, it's in the Bermuda High phase. That's the stronger phase, and it stretches across more of the Atlantic, so far that it sometimes reaches the East Coast and the Gulf, and this brings storms closer to the United States. When the ridge contracts, it's in the Azores High phase, which allows tropical systems to turn to the north a little bit sooner, something we've seen with many of the systems this season. Although the Azores High has spared coastal communities so far this year, this pattern could shift, and storms later in the season could find a more favorable track towards land.